What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video on my channel Skotrix, and today as you can see we are back on NBA 2K25 current gen for another build guide video. And in today's video we have a great build, the Giannis Antetokounmpo build. This build is super good. It has amazing finishing with contact dunks, good shooting, great playmaking for a power forward build, and amazing defense all around on perimeter or interior, and it also has amazing physicals. So it's a very good all around build. Let's get into it here. First off, for this screen, nothing really matters too much. You can set it up like Giannis if you want. You don't have to. You can really just choose whichever you want. The only thing that's really important is you want your position to be a power forward, and nothing else here really matters. I'll just set it up whatever. I was going to go to Greece, but I won't bother. So now onto the next screen right here. First off, for the height, you want to go to 6'10". The weight, you want to go down to 223 pounds, just so that you get a little bit of extra speed. You don't want to be really slow, and it's hard to make a 6'10" build that's super fast, so you got to bring down the weight a little bit so you get that extra speed with ball and extra speed and stuff. But 223 pounds, that's good. Wingspan can go up 1 to 7'4". You don't want to bring it any higher than that. There's no really point. And then your body shape, you can choose whichever one you like the look of the most. I don't know which one's similar to Giannis, probably defined, but you can choose whichever one you want the look of the most. It doesn't change anything about the build except for how it looks. It doesn't change how it plays at all. But now onto the attributes right here. First off, for the finishing, you can bring up your close shot to an 81, which is very good. You can score at the rim with your back to the basket, whatever. 81 is a very good close shot. Now onto the driving layup, you can bring this up to an 85 right here, and that's going to be very good as well. As you can see, you're already getting a ton of finishing badges. Driving dunk can go up to an 89, which is going to give you some contact dunk animations as well as a ton more badges. And then your standing dunk can go up to a 78, which should be good right there, and that will give you 21 finishing badges. I didn't bother upgrading the post control on this build since I don't think you're really going to need it. It's more of a slashing build, but you could use it if you want as a post up build if you get a really big mismatch. Even if you only have 25 post control, you won't need it higher than that if you have a mismatch. So I didn't bother upgrading that. Just set it up like this. Great slashing build, and you can also score inside any way really that you want. But now onto the shooting here. Bring your mid-range up to a 79 right here, so a decent enough shooting build. You should be able to shoot as long as you're fairly open. I wouldn't shoot over anybody if it's contested, but you shouldn't really do that even if you have great shooting attributes. Three-pointer can go to a 74. Again, only really shoot if you're wide open, maybe off the catch and shoot. But as you can see, you do get a ton of shooting badges on this build, so you really can get those badges up, and once you do, you might be able to make some pull-up shots or whatever. I don't know, especially from the mid-range. But now onto the free throw, you can put this up to a 72. That will give you 18 shooting badges, and as you can see, you have a ton of good ones. Catch and shoot, corner specialist. So like I said, if you're catching the ball in the corner, you'll have no problem shooting threes or mid-ranges or whatever. So yeah, set that up like that. Not a great shooting build, but more than good enough. Now onto the playmaking. Put your pass accuracy up to an 80 right here. That gives diamond onto gold as well as a ton of other good badges. Ball handle can go up to max, which is a 70, or no, not quite max. It can go up to 74, which is 2 below max. And then your speed with ball can go up to max, which is a 69, and that will give you 18 playmaking badges right there. And as you can see, you get access to a ton of good ones. Like I said, you get dimer and you get quick first step. You get a ton of good badges. So now onto the defense. Put your interior defense up to an 81. Like I said at the start of the video, this is a very good all-around defensive build. Perimeter defense up to a 67. That should be more than enough right there. Steal can go up to a 78, which will give you silver interceptor as well as a ton of other badges. So as you can see, silver interceptor, that's one of the more important badges to have in the game. And a 78 steal with your 7'4" wingspan, you'll be getting tons of steals as long as you know how to play the passing lanes. Now onto the block right here. You can bring this up to an 85, which is very good as well. And your defensive rebound can also go up to an 85 right here. And offensive rebound can stay at a 50. That's not going to be too important. So that will give you 22 defense badges. And as you can see, it's a very good all-around defensive build, and you have access to a lot of good all-around badges as well. Now onto the physicals. This build is very good on the physicals as well. Max out the speed at 75, max out the acceleration at a 67. Bring the strength up to a 76 right about here, and then you can bring your vertical up to a 75, and you should have enough attributes to max out your stamina at a 98 right there. So as you can see, this build has almost 80 badges. I think 79 badges if my math is right. So it's a very good all-around build, very good strong power forward build. It has basically everything is upgraded except for post control and kind of offensive rebound. Everything else is upgraded on this build, so it's super good. Go ahead and click yes. You get access to the slasher, sharpshooter, playmaker, and rim protector takeovers. I'll probably just go with maybe some slasher ones, but you can really choose whichever ones you like the most, whichever ones fit your playstyle the most. You can choose those ones, and you're going to get compared to Evan Mobley, LeBron James, and Kenyon Martin. So it's not compared to Giannis, but I think it is very similar to him, and the build is going to be called inside the arc threat. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel for new upload daily 2K25 content, build guides, all that. So make sure you sub so you don't miss any of that. But that's gonna be it. All right, peace.